Today as I got up, all I could think about was resetting, cleansing my space, and just releasing all things that no longer serve me, or just, letting go of certain things, like making my space feel more light. The more my space is uncluttered and cleansed, I tend to sleep better. I feel better. The room always feels lighter. I don't know if you know. Like, everybody don't know that feeling. Everybody haven't experienced that feeling. But when I was younger, my grandmother, we used to always get up at a certain time of the year and we would clean. And I really had to get back to that. The spring cleaning is so important, and I never knew as a child how important it was. And I was like, oh, why are we doing this? I don't want to clean. Oh, chores. But as I look back, I'm so grateful for my grandparents showing me that cleaning is something we all need to do. Like, I did not know how much I would be using these gyms. Something as simple as cleaning. Like, I didn't know the importance of it, and now I do at my age. And the crazy thing is, the more and more I clean today, the more and more I cleansed and released. And I have my own rituals that I do when it comes to cleaning, speaking over my home, speaking over my space. Even if it is a temporary home, I treat every space of mine, and I treat it as it is my home. It is where I'm laying my head at the moment. So I want to feel comfortable. I want to feel protected. I want to feel God's energy, the Most High energy in my space. I want to feel that my home and the people in it is protected, and we all can have an easy flowing life. And life just flows more easy to me, honestly, when my space is not cluttered and it is clean. So as I clean more and more, the more I thought about, hey, I may not be an auntie or a grandmother now, but just like my grandmothers did this with me, this is going to be something I'm going to be doing with my nieces and nephews one day, or even my grandchildren. I am that auntie. I am that grandmother next in line. I am that mother next in line to be passing these things down to my family, the rest of the bloodline that will come after me, that will come from me. So it's very, very important. And the more and more I just cleaned, the more and more I did these things, all I could think about was my grandmother's. All I could think about was how I was brought up and how we would do these cleanings, and how it was so much more than just cleaning. It was a reset. It was a speaking over your home, protecting your space, cleansing your space, removing and let going of all that no longer served us. More and more the memories of how in springtime or in season change, my mom, will have us up early, cleaning, wiping down the walls, cleaning the home, mopping the floor. My grandmother, how she had us taking all of her knickknacks off of the shelf and restoring, even when it came down to getting into that cabinet. That my ancestors are with me, the ones that came before me that I may not know, but mainly the ones that I definitely had those bonds and relationships with. I'm so grateful that I got to experience them, and I'm so grateful that they taught me all that they taught me, honestly. After cleaning, speaking over my space, it just felt so much better. Like, everything just felt so much lighter. I don't know if y'all have ever experienced that. Like, have y'all ever did the spring cleaning with your grandparents or your parents? But yeah, like I said, the main thing I got was like just allowing the Most High to come and protect my space, but also I just felt so much connection when I clean in general. But those rituals are important, like that routine, the intention that I put in it, and the time is very, very important. And I don't know if my grandparents did that, but I know that we will listen to gospel music. Even sometimes we will listen to R&B, the old school music, even when my mom and us would clean. So I feel like, like I said, one day I am going to be that mother, that auntie, that grandparent. And I'm doing it my way, but also with a little bit of what they have taught me, and that's how it started. So yeah, me just releasing everything, opening up my space and the home for new blessings, releasing all of the old, letting go of all the old, and making sure the space is cleansed. Any negativity, any spirits that may linger is removed from this space now. And I put a lot of intention into when I clean, and I just see the difference. And I just love that for me. I'm so thankful that I was taught these things, and I'm just so thankful that I'm doing things my way. I'm coming up with my own thing, to do, to pass down to the younger ones that are coming after me, my kids, Yeah. So, y'all, if you have not cleansed your space and made space for new things and got rid of old things, I would definitely encourage you to do that. You'll feel much better. If you've been feeling a little stuck, feeling heavy, definitely, I know for me personally, cleaning my space and rearranging and doing those sorts of things, it always does what it is supposed to do. It always just makes things better, As far as, me having more headspace, me just feeling better physically, mentally, spiritually, all that, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah. But here I'm just going through everything, and I'm just like I said, packing up some stuff, giving away some things, and keeping some things. So yeah. I just like to open my windows and make sure my windows so anything old can be released out and anything new can come in. And also with me being so intentional with my mop water and the things I cleanse my space with, I definitely want to give that room for everything that needs to flow out. So I like to open my windows and open the door. But I didn't open my room door, but I definitely opened my windows as I mop. And sometimes I listen to gospel music, or just music in general, whatever I feel like listening to. But yeah, I finished that, and this is just me showing y'all the before, the in between, and then this right here is the after. My space just felt so much lighter, so much better, and it even felt brighter. I did what needed to be done.